Yo, so you know you've been hearing me talk about like DJs and stuff like that and what our purpose is in life, many of us, and the responsibility we've had. Maybe you saw a video I posted before on YouTube when I was in Lausanne in Switzerland. And I just wanted to kind of recap on that, man. The responsibility that we have. I mean, if you want to think about it, man, most of us here in this country, I mean, in this world, are slaves, basically. We're slaves. Most of us don't have jobs where we're doing something that we really think we were born to do. Most of us is sitting behind a desk, working for somebody else, doing something that really doesn't do anything for the world. And so, as a DJ, you have to know how lucky you are and appreciate what it is that you do, and then you have a job to do. It's like you have to take it with such importance, because if you think about it, man, people work all day, 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Some people have 2 jobs, work on the weekends. They go home, they have to, do stuff with their kids and take care of their kids and do all the responsibilities that go with that. And so when they go to your spot, and get down with you, that's their 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 2 hours, whatever it is, that they have to release from all of everything. And they may only get that once a month, or twice a month. Some of y'all do it every weekend. Some of y'all do it on Tuesdays. But they only get this one opportunity to release from the slavery, release from the chains. And they counting on you to give them that positive energy, to give them that love, to make them feel good, make them feel happy. And so what you gonna do with it? What kind of music you gonna play for them? Now, I'm not talking about genres, anything like that, whether it's hip-hop, whether it's soul, whatever it is. I happen to play house music, which is the music of the world. But whatever you're playing, what kind of vibes you gonna give them? You're gonna give them vibes that's gonna make them feel what? Angry, shoot them up, kill them, bitches, hoes, fuck them niggas, Or you gonna give them something that's gonna make them feel real good inside and make them, you know what I mean? Like make them, when they leave, they don't even know what hit them. What you gonna do? It's a responsibility everybody might not be ready for. Don't get me wrong, I understand as a DJ, a lot of us, you got a responsibility also to feed your kids and you make money, and so sometimes it seems you gotta play that kind of stuff. You gotta play all of the stuff because that's what the sheep wanna hear. But come on, we gotta think about it. And it's time at this point with the world crashing right now, going into this next phase of life, that we take a stand. Some of us, not all of us gonna be able to do it, but some of us gotta take a stand and say, this is my responsibility. I got this power in my hand to make people feel the best they're gonna feel in their whole life, basically. Most people, when they have their memories of the best time of their life, it's from a big party, it's from a small party, it's from a place where you were DJing. And you had it in your control. You controlled it all, the sounds, the vibes, everything. What did you give them? It's time for us to take a stand, because this music that we play, it activates people's souls, man. I know it does for me. I know the house music. I know the stuff I'm trying to play and the stuff I'm hearing played from other DJs. It activates people's souls. It makes people, it gives people a spiritual feeling, man. Trust me, it's not corny. This is not phony. This is real. I've seen it. I've felt it. I've watched it happen. And some of us got to take a stand, man. Some of us got to take a stand. And it also goes with obviously doing the best you can do and being on point with your work, on point with your craft, on point with your equipment, on point with whatever, with your tracks, with your vinyl, with your MP3s, with your hard drives, being safe with everything, making sure you keep everything up to date and right, and going out and finding new music instead of just trying to give them what you see on the charts and what everybody else is playing. We got to give them that stuff that when we listen to it, we say, hey, this should touch somebody. Whatever music it is, they got good hip-hop that will touch people's souls. Hip-hop touched my soul. Hip-hop touched, reggae touched my soul. Hip-hop ain't touching souls that much no more, even though it's out there, but it ain't what's being played. Soul music obviously touches the soul. That's why I named myself Tony Soul. Well, I named myself Tony Soul because my father, who's a legendary DJ from New York City in the 70s, 80s, his name was the Soul Server. And I felt like, that sounds about right. So, take that responsibility serious. The ones of you that really hear me, take it serious, man. Because it's not a game, man. I just lost one of the best dudes I ever had in my life. My DJ partner, DJ Real. And man, when he went in there, man, touched people's soul, but not just by his DJing, but by who he was. But You gotta touch people's soul with what it is you're doing, man. And that's all I'm gonna say on it. Feel it, man. Feel your power. You're one of the most, as DJs, we're doctors, we're the most powerful people on the planet, I believe. We can touch people's souls by merely playing 2, 3 records together. Or 4. You got track of it. You can touch people's souls, man, so do it. Do it. Take that responsibility. It's your man, Tony Soul, man. I'm finished with this matter. Deuces.